Previously on How Polly Survived.
So Drew got voted off at the last tribal council, which is awesome because everything went according to plan. He did go off on me though and said that I called him a womanizer, which I never called him a womanizer. I called him a misogynist. I mean, both are bad, but I stand by that still. I'm very proud of myself though because I bit my tongue even though my heart was beating so fast. I felt my blood boiling. I had so much to say, but I was like, it's okay, Jada. Lay low, bite your tongue. Like, he is digging himself a grave right now. You don't need to do anything. And afterwards, I turned to Rachel and I'm like, bro, like, I can't tell you anything because she was the one that told Drew that I thought he was a misogynist. And it just she has betrayed my trust again and again. And she's written my name down more than once. And I can only give her so many chances. So even though I did feel bad and I just wanted to be there for her as she was crying, at the same time, I just wanted to vote her out because I was just so done with her and her schemes.
The other day, I easily could have eliminated Jada from the game instead of Timon. But I convinced Brooke to go with me and just get Timon out, vote that guy out. It worked, but Jada's still in this. She's in it to win it. So at one point, I'm gonna have to turn.
And then another tribal council was sprung on us, and I knew that vote had to be Rachel. We all got together. I felt really bad though because she did come up to me and she was like, do you want to talk? And I was like, no. Because she literally was the one that told Drew that I thought that he was a womanizer. I never even told her that I thought he was a womanizer. I told her that I thought he was misogynistic. So, well, I mean, both are bad, so it doesn't matter. But she told him, and so, immediately after tribal, I turned to her and I'm like, bro, I can't tell you anything. It doesn't matter that he found out because it's true, but, I told her, I can't, tell you anything, which is true. Everything that I've told her in this game, she just turns around and tells whoever I'm talking about. So she started crying. I don't know. I felt really bad for her. That was not a good way to finish the season, and I'm pretty sure that she had been having a really hard day, too, so it was just cherry on top of the cake. But I'm happy that I wasn't the one voted out.
Alright, welcome back to the next challenge. 40. I'm gonna take back immunity, sorry. Immunity is back up for grabs for your spot in the final 6, where you have a 1 in 6 chance at winning this game. How this challenge will work is you have 3 puzzles in front of you. Each puzzle we'll give you a 3-digit number, which then corresponds to one number on a key. Put those numbers together, get a code, put those in, which will give you a symbol on a box. Find your box, rip it open, get a ping pong ball, and then forge your way to get that ping pong ball from the start line into a cup. First person who does that wins immunity and is safe for the week. Ready to get started?
Yeah.
Alright. Go! And we're off. Still working on the puzzles. Go in the key. Get one number wrong, then at which one? Let's go. You gonna try this code using tracks?
Rip it open. That's what
That's good, that's good. Let's go, let's go. Barely missing. Can you just do it something else? Even out, the accordion. Go for the bonus. Be able to that. And this. Barely missing that. Right there. Well, with that competition, the first time someone other than Corey and Sean wins individual immunity, Lizette, come over here and grab it. There you go. Well, She is safe for the final 6. For the rest of you, I have nothing else for you. One of you will be the 12th person to go to Cowboy Survivor Season 3.
Okay, so I knew that the order for the majority and how they were going to target us was in the order of Drew, Rachel, and me. Drew, I tried really hard to save him with the Protham. Rachel, same thing, but there were just not enough people who were down for that. And so I knew this tribal, if I didn't win this challenge, I was going home. So it definitely made me put everything into winning, and I'm glad I did. I don't know how much it means because I know that they still have a majority and they can still pick off someone. I'm worried about Corey right now because he's kind of my closest ally left. But I'm glad I could make it one more turn, you know? I hope I made all my friends proud. Okay, so there are currently 7 players in the game. It is me, Liam, Protham, Brooke, Sean, Jada, and Cordy. Since I just won immunity, I'm guaranteed to make it until final 6. I'm so excited. That was honestly like, I never thought I was gonna find an idol like in this game. So, you know, I'm pretty excited about it. And yeah, I'm sad that Timon is out and that he wasn't able to find an idol. But I hope that, you know, seeing me find an idol brings him something, or it just makes him super mad and like endless rage, one or the other. So, yeah. That means next tribal I have to play this idol.
No, does it say at 5 or like?
The last time you can play this idol is when there are 5 players remaining in the game. Or so does that mean I have to play it?
You can use this idol when there are 5 players. So I think you can use it.
So I can use it next, like
next one or next one. I think. Just make sure you confirm with that with someone, but I think...
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works.
I'm terrified right now. I think that tonight could be the night that I'm voted out. The reason why I'm thinking this is because I've been running through a few scenarios in my head. We were just given a new idol clue last tribal council, and I know I don't have it, Sean doesn't have it, Cordy doesn't have it, Liam doesn't have it, I don't think that Protham has it, and I don't think that Brooke even went to go look. That leaves Lizeth. And Lizeth would be smart to try to play that idol tonight on Brooke, and she knows that I'm voting for Brooke already. So I might need to talk to the remaining grit and talk to them about potentially switching over our vote to Protham just to play it safe, just in case she does play an idol on Brooke.
Current update on the survivor board. Essentially what happened is we successfully took out Drew, followed by Rachel. So that leaves us with these 7 players. And of course, I sent a picture to somebody, but really, ideally, I'm right here. Lizeth wins immunity. It would have been Lizeth going home. I wouldn't have wanted it that way, but that's what these players want. So it's a question of who is next. With the original 4 grit still running this game.
Welcome back to the podcast, Grit Talk. What's up, guys? As usual, we stay lit, we stay high.
As usual, we decide on
Who gets voted out?
who's the vote, guys. I'm thinking Brooke might have to say goodbye to Survivor.
Hey, why Brooke?
She has the advantage,
She what?
She's trying to get me out.
pretty much.
How?
And,
Remember the eating
The grapevine?
the eating challenge.
Uh-huh.
Like, remember she got the advantage?
I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. She won an advantage.
Okay.
So
And you think she hasn't used it yet?
She definitely hasn't.
she has. She's like talked about how she hasn't used it, but she hasn't shared what it is. So I'm assuming, I'm just going off of it being an extra vote. It could be a couple other things. You could steal a vote from someone and vote again. Like you take their vote and vote. You can nullify a vote. And now we have the numbers advantage and one of us is gonna win the game. Like,
Fantastical.
I think, so tomorrow, I think we go Brooke. If she uses an advantage, we have to revote. I mean, Lizeth is an amazing player. And if she got to the final, she gets every single jury vote versus anyone. So, I think...
What about Protham? I'm not too scared about
I'm just not sure the problem.
Problem's fun to have around.
No offense, buddy. But also, screw you for saying vote me out. That's not cool.
No, he, like,
That's what I've been saying, Liam.
trust me, brother, no one's voting with him. You don't have to worry.
Eat a big old bag of pee-pee.
We are. That's why we have the numbers, and now we can ensure one of us goes and that we're going to the farm.
Dominate.
We worked so hard to get here, guys.
No, seriously. Like,
I didn't really. To be honest.
But we're all happy to be here, that's for
Well,
sure.
we're happy to be here.
All right. It's a little weird with 4 people, but hey. There we go. Woo.
So going into this next vote, Brooke is the target. Rumor around town has it that they're still trying to come for me. I don't know how many votes I will be getting, but I know Brooke wants me out. Apparently she told Sean that she thought that I was crazy. She ain't wrong. She ain't wrong. But Sean let me in on this plan to where he went to Michael's, bought all the materials to make a fake idol, and even the paper that goes along with it, the brown piece of parchment, and he's making a fake super idol, and he's giving it to Brooke to play at this next tribal. Oh my gosh, like, that's so villainous. That's so villainous. And moving forward, I wanted Lizette to be this next vote, but unfortunately she won individual immunity. So I'm hoping that she doesn't win individual immunity next round, and then we can vote her out.
cheers.
Cheers.
Surviving at In-N-Out.
Surviving at In-N-Out, and we're cheersing to the demise of Brooke.
And really, unfortunately for you, is it's going to be really embarrassing. Because of this entire plan to get you out. And this fake idol is really going to blow your mind when you try to play it. And everyone's going to be so shocked that you have something. And then Josh is going to say, this is not a real hidden beauty idol. I made a fake super idol, including the paper. And the plan initially was to give this to her and then try to swap for the advantage back. That was the plan. Or just to make sure she doesn't use the advantage. However, the more that I think about it, I do think I'm in a really good spot. I just don't know which outcome I prefer. So option A is I vote Brooke. Brooke gets majority votes. Thinks she has a super idol. Plays it. It doesn't work. She goes home. Maybe I have the advantage. Maybe I don't. All right. Brooke and Sean. The plan tonight is going Cordy. We have 1, 2, Jada Protham. Unless I'm getting absolutely played right now. This is to ensure that you're not going to completely screw me over.
I'm 100% going to go straight to Cordy and give it to him.
I also have to get on camera passing an idol to another player. And this is because Brooke does not trust me. And I need to make sure she understands how much I am willing and open to work with her.
I have trust issues. But
I could tell. She's been burned at some point. The real reason I want that to happen is because it would be really entertaining.
We are committing to be mega villains for the rest of this season.
It's great because both of us are on the same page. There's nothing we love more than the look on people's faces when you ruin their dreams. And it kind of sucks for Brooke because she's the next victim of this. So very excited for tomorrow.
I am imagining her just being what? Like looking at you and then looking
And I'm just gonna be laughing the whole time.
I think she's just gonna be so confused.
Option 2 is I still give Brooke this super idol. However, I actually do end up voting Jada. Why is this good for me? Jada goes home, and I still think I can sit next to anyone in the final and win. However, getting Jada out of there would make it a lot easier. At this point, I would have 100% flipped on Liam and Cordy. They'd probably both be pissed at me. I think Lizeth would also, although not be pissed at me, that would be her chance to try to take me out. Cordy would not trust me anymore. However, Brooke and Protham, 100%, I believe, want to go to the end with me. Maybe they're playing me, maybe not. We would then use, Brooke, Protham, and I, Brooke's advantage. It takes away a vote. We have guaranteed numbers, as if there's only 2 people on the other side. Vote out whoever we want. It's Brooke, Protham, me, Liam, and one of Cordy and Lizeth left in the game. Don't screw me with this.
Don't screw me with the next vote.
I'm literally giving you the most important. I can't vote you out. I can't vote you out.
I'm keeping it.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't vote you out. I feel like
Well, now you can't.
a more ridiculous, like, I would try to get your advantage in return.
Yeah.
If, like, and I'm, like, not, because I genuinely
But
believe
in that case, if
we
you're
could
getting
use
my
this.
advantage, it's to, like, for a specific vote.
I mean, we can only use it for next time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying, like, I would like to have some say in the vote next time.
Yeah. At the end of the day, if I was on Real Survivor, I wasn't doing it for the money regardless. I'm doing it for the glory. And that's the same reason I'm doing this. Cal Poly Survivor. And it's to leave as an absolute champion, graduate college, knowing I was the greatest. And to sit next to Brooke and Protham in the final, I'm getting perfect 9 jury votes. I think I gotta do it and commit to being a villain.
I ended up meeting with Liam, I ended up meeting with Jada, and I ended up meeting with Sean. All together, the 4 of us, the last 4 grit in the game, decided to meet up, and they all want to vote Brooke tomorrow. I could go with it. I could have 50-50 shots of making it to the final 3 with these guys. Or I could betray them. Instead, I could go with Protham, Lizeth, and Brooke, and save Brooke. And the 4 of us could work together for a little bit and figure something out. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm still really confused. But this would be the opportune time to kill Jada, be like, my bad. See if Sean and Liam work with me, and if not, oh well.
What up, guys? It's Protham. Just a recap of what's going on this week. So, Cordy met with me and Lizeth and said that we'd vote Jada.
All right, what up, everybody? This is the squad. Basically, we're deciding who to vote out. And just a quick overview.
Well, I was in the same spot about an hour ago with Sean, Jada, and Liam.
Why did you take them here?
But, so the thing is, they are all going to vote Brooke, and, you know, we can't really talk to Brooke about that because she's just going to go and tell Sean. So that's a situation.
So we're saving
figuring out.
Brooke, who, like, is defenseless, basically. Like, she's not gonna protect herself.
Well, do we want to say Brooke?
No, I'm just saying, like, basically.
I wouldn't really care either way as long as it's, like, not us on the chopping block. Well, Lizette's chill, but we just want her vote.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
Wait,
so,
are you talking about Brooke?
no, Lizette. Because she has immunity, so she's chilling. Who are we taking out? We're taking out Jada, right?
We're gonna try.
Jada's our first target. But if she has immunity, we have a contingency plan where we basically set some people up to vote Brooke.
Yeah.
So Brooke can also get voted out in case Jada brings up an immunity.
The fear is that Sean and the other grits aren't actually going for.
And that like Brooke might have an advantage that could like change the whatever her vote thing is.
Yeah.
But then he told us that he had a contingency plan where if Jada were to have an idol, he told the others that they'd be going Brooke. So therefore, we would still have Brooke going home, and we would still be safe, even if Jada played an idol. Because for some reason, they think Jada has an idol again.
They are going to pick you guys off one by one.
So it's like that. Okay, I see.
I think their plan from the beginning was to keep the grits.
That's not a surprise.
No, yeah, that doesn't really
I've been
surprise
telling
me.
people this for so long, and they're like, nah.
Right.
Nah, I think there's internal turmoil.
Like literally 5 wits in a row gone.
Mm-hmm.
and it's about to be number 6.
Jesus Christ, no one listens to me here.
All the grits are
'cause I'm a
still
woman.
alive.
Wait. Are you able to front that you're going Brooke and actually go Jada?
I could front, like, you feel me? I could front. I could do whatever. But the thing is, judging by how they talk to me, I'll try to see what they want me to say.
So if anybody
I'm
asks,
down.
you're going Jada.
Okay, I'm going Jada because Cordy told me to. Correct.
And then on the other hand, Sean initially wanted to vote out Jada as well, and he was down with that plan. But now he suggested voting out Cordy, and there are people. So now I'm trying to decide who I should side with. Either side with Sean and vote out Cordy, or go with Cordy and vote out Jada/Brooke.
I feel like my heart just got ripped out and thrown on the floor and then stomped on and then picked up and put into the toilet and then got swirlied. Like, apparently Cordy was trying to get Brooke to use her advantage on me. Her advantage is to take away a vote. That is what Brooke told Sean, and Sean told me. I literally feel like throwing up. This sucks. This really sucks. But you know, like I've said before, Cordy, it's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm gonna get you out before you can get me out. Like, I didn't expect him to flip, but I'm so happy that I heard about it, because I'm flipping first.
I'm kind of feeling scared right now. My name hasn't been thrown out, but it seems that... Also, I don't know who to bring to the top 3. I don't know who I want in the top 3. I don't even know if I'll get voted for the top 3. I have to find, like, unpopular people so that I can get voted to win the game, but I was thinking too far ahead. We're still on top 6.
Like, I'm supposed to be the calmest today because I'm gonna be fine, but nope, I am super stressed out. I don't really know what's happening. So basically, I found the idol, right? And guess what I did? I made a fake idol. I went to Michael's and I spent $22 making a fake idol. Like, those things look so similar, it's crazy. I gave the fake idol to Cordy because I was worried that Brooke's advantage was knowledge is power. So I was like, worst comes to worst, like, I kind of like spread some plant my seed or whatever, saying that Cordy might have something. So if she were to play the advantage, she would play it on him and not me. And then he would just give up the fake idol.
Other news, I was just handed this from her. Which is interesting. A little idol in a bag. Other notices here. You know, it would be pretty believable. This is a hidden immunity idol, but at the same time, I'm still puzzled. So, you know, we'll see on that one, but...
Jada, Sean, Liam, and are all together voting for Brooke, as they say. Like they say, they're all going for Brooke. And Cordy was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take Lizeth and Protham and Brooke, and I'll go for Jada. So that's what's happening right now. Brooke's going to use her advantage thing too. I'm stressed out about this because it's such a big move and there hasn't been enough talk about it. That being said, you know, your girl got immunity. Your girl is chilling this tribal. She is not chilling the next tribal. I'm literally the next to go if this doesn't work. I do have an idol though. I do have that. So, yeah. Maybe I'll be the next to go if this doesn't work.
But Lizeth gave me this. Essentially, what this apparently is it's an immunity item. But what would be really smart on Lizeth's part is if this wasn't an actual immunity idol. So, in the situation that I need to, I'm going to try to play it, but worst case, I make a little bit of a fool of myself, knowing that there's a 50% chance that this is not an immunity idol, but it would have been really smart on her part to include this with it, because this is the idol food, and I finally have possession of one of these, so that's cool, even though I didn't find it.
Oh my god, why is this happening? Like, this is literally, like, tribal is in 20 minutes, and Cordy wants me out. I'm so mad. Why, Cordy, why? But you know what? That's okay, because I think as long as Brooke and Protham stick to the plan, I trust Sean entirely to vote Cordy, then everything should be good.
My current strategy has been to not tell Brooke about the situation where Sean, Jada, and Liam are apparently voting her. Because if I do, she's going to go straight to Sean. So, by telling her just go Jada, I bet she'll actually go Jada. And by bringing Protham and Lizeth in on the plan, I bet they'll go Jada too. So it's 3 Jada, 3 Brooke, and I am once again the deciding vote. Now, if I go for Jada, Jada is out of this game, blindsided, hopefully, unless Sean plays his idol, because I know that he has one. He doesn't know about this one. So, could be 4-3, Jada, Brooke. Brooke stays in the game. She works with me because she trusts me. She doesn't trust Sean. Maybe I let them patch things up. Maybe I don't. Maybe I take Sean out. I don't know. I don't like that we can't work together without removing Jada. So, you know, I'm going to make a move. It's Survivor. It's a game.
Coming in, looking super drippy. Okay, and we're back. We had Drew and Rachel wrote it out last time, and we're back to the final 7 for another tribal. Jury looking good over there. Timon, nice outfit. So I gotta ask you guys some questions, see how we're feeling in the game. Obviously we're down to 7, we're in the thick of it. We're at the point in this game now where it's seriously all for yourself, and there's only 4 more weeks until we're at the final 3 and someone's crowned the winner. But I think it's definitely interesting as to how you guys got here and where you're gonna go from here going forward. Brooke, I gotta ask you, looking at the jury, the last 4 people voted out, all wit, you're the last remaining wit. How does that feel? What's happened in the game?
Honestly, I hate it, but you know, you can't really like do anything about it when like the numbers are constantly going against certain people.
Lizeth, obviously there's 1 wit left, there's 2 charm left, and all of the grit who made it to the merge are still here. Does that play any role in tonight's vote or what's happened in the game so far?
I mean, it might. Sometimes I just feel like I'm on the outs, so I'm just trying to talk to everyone and kind of, you know, cross-check everyone. That's just the best I can do.
Protham, what about for you?
Oh god, like the same thing. Like honestly, like I don't know. I feel like you know, the first tries that are still there doesn't really matter at this point because it's really like an individual game. Right now, it's like everyone for themselves. But of course, we're like looking at like our past relationships and past like alliances that we had to like you know make a decision at this point. So I think that's what's going on right now.
Jada, being one of those people of those grit who have made it here, do those lines still play a role at this point in the game, or like Protham just said, are they gone, or what's it like for you being one of those grit members?
It definitely makes me nervous knowing that I am technically a part of the tribe that has the numbers now, because I think that puts a target on our backs, and I still feel like I'm always questioning, especially for this tribal, like, am I in the know? Who is in the know? Like, what even is the know, if that makes sense?
Definitely. So, Cordy, how do you determine that you are in the know and that you're the one running the vote tonight, or are in the plan?
Well, it's tough because you got to try to trust past experiences you've had with people, as far as if they pull through or not you forward, and just trying to rely on if the people around you that are telling you information are trustworthy, and just trying to figure out where you stand from there.
Liam, how do you not only get to the end, but differentiate yourself from the other 7 to be a potential winner at the end?
You know, honestly, it wasn't really my aim to make it this far, so that's nice, I guess. For the most part, you know, I've kept true to kind of like keeping my honest policy, not lying to anyone, not making any enemies so far. There's no one here on the jury, people who have been voted out, that I like have any bad blood with. Well, that kind of dislikes me, but that's normal. Besides that, I mean, you know, I've been making pretty good friends, but however, like, it has also led to me not being a part of the drama, meaning that I'm not a part of the people who know things, and I'm not trying to know a lot of things, so people definitely have more knowledge about the past of the game and the present of the game than I do. I've been kind of out of plans most of the time, and, you know, I wonder if that's how bad of a disadvantage that is, but again, like I'm not really that much in it for the full win, so we'll see what happens.
Let me move on to same question for you, Sean. How do you not only get to the end, but haven't done enough in the game to determine that you've won the game?
I mean, that's such a difficult question because, like, you never know how a jury's going to vote. You never know if you can answer their questions properly if you even get there. I mean, it's tough, like, just getting there because you have to be able to think of, like, because you do have, there's 4 grades to 3 non-grades. There's obviously that, but then, and we work together to get here, and then at a certain point, it's like, do our futures align? Like, do we know? How are we able? Like, do we all have the same path anymore? And at a certain point, you kind of have to just start thinking and figure out what's best for you. And then to get to the end and to be able to talk to the jury, you have no clue how the jury is going to vote. You don't know if maybe they want someone who they're going to respect and like made a lot of moves. And if those moves were voting them out, are they going to be upset about that? Are people going to be bitter? Or are people just going to vote for the person that they're closest with, who they want to win? It's a really fine line that you have to walk with, like, because at the end of the day, you're voting people out, but you can't hurt them too bad on the way out the door, you know?
Cordy, what's your take on the path to the end? Knowing that there's many different options that you can go, but how do you find which one is yours?
Yeah, it's tough because I ended up getting split from the Grit Tribe during the merge and ended up meeting a full new team of awesome people. And as I was talking with them more, I realized that the original Grits were kind of doing their own thing and trying to figure out which one to balance between. It's been hard to juggle.
Definitely. Moving on to tonight's vote, Protham, obviously there's been plenty of advantages and idols in the game. Do you think that plays a role in tonight's vote, and how do you go about that when making your vote tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like everyone's considering the fact that like certain people have idols, so it definitely like decides whether some people will vote for that person or not, or persons, as there's a lot of like advantages still in play, or advantages and idols still in play. So I guess it is definitely something to consider when voting. So I think it definitely will affect what people will vote for in this tribal.
Gina, what's the talk been about advantages and idols just around everyone?
Well, there's been talk of like we just were given a new clue last tribal, and like there's been talk of like who got that one, if it even has been found. There's been talk about the idol from the merge, if that one's been found, or if it went home in the pocket of someone on the jury. There's been talk of a new advantage that was brought into the game, but like there's no real way to tell like who has an idol.
Definitely. Brooke, obviously you were given an advantage at one of those challenges. How do you make sure that that doesn't necessarily put a target on your back and that you're able to use that in a way that people aren't after you because you have that?
I think it definitely puts a target on my back. And honestly, like all you can do is talk to people that you know and like try and strategize like what's best, because you can't really control whether you're a target or not because you have an advantage.
Lizette, going to tonight's vote, what has just been the vibe this current week of talking and going to here?
Well, for me personally, it's been weird because I was ready to just scramble to do everything I could to make sure I didn't get out, and then I had to like reevaluate and be like, okay, what's my new strategy? So it's just been trying to reach out and like make sure the relationships I have are good, like for the next tribal.
Definitely. Well, if anyone else has anything else to say, I think with that, it's gonna be time to vote. Which means Sean, you're up first.
Only one. I'm French, I get double.
Okay. Okay. The person with the most votes will be the 6th head of our jury and the 12th person to vote Capitol Survivor Season 3. 7th place in this game. For the votes, if anyone has an idol or advantage and wants to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, nothing played, which means all votes are final. Person with the most votes will be asked to leave immediately, and will be the 7th person. We'll be down to the final 6. Here we go. First vote. Jada. Second vote. Cordy. 1 vote Jada, 1 vote Cordy. Third vote. Cordy. 2 votes Cordy, 1 vote Jada. Fourth vote. Jada. That's 2 votes Jada, 2 votes Cordy. Fifth vote. Brooke. 2 votes Jada, 2 votes Cordy, 1 vote Brooke. Sixth vote. Cordy. 3 votes Cordy, 2 votes Jada, 1 vote Brooke, 1 vote left. 12th person voted Top Line Survivor Season 3, and the 6th member of our jury, Cody.
Nice.
Unfortunately, that's enough, Cody.
Well, I salute you all.
Thank you for playing. Great job. Travis spoken.
All right. Woo. Good shit, guys.
We love you.
Based on that reaction, it sounds like that was unexpected. Down goes the first group member during the merge, and we're down to the final 6, which means half of you will be in the final 3, and a 1 in 6 shot at winning immunity. Let's jump into the challenge. All right, so just initial thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly had a feeling it was like 50-50 coming into this. Not weird at all. I think that they played a good game getting me out, and I'm honored. I'm honored. I don't know. I mean, if they didn't take Jada out now, she's gonna be hard to get rid of, and probably to the end. So we'll see. It's been an amazing time. You should check out Cal Poly Survivor and come give it a try. It's a good time working with the people and seeing how you do.
It's been awesome running this game with you. I've had so much fun.
2 people can keep a secret if one of them is dead. The secret is I'm a better player.
I'm sorry that it's come to this, but it must be done.
I gotta go.